and thank you for watching. In this video, I'm going to unbox and review Superstar Season 1 Purple Dregs Anna May. Now, I was kind of torn on this doll because number one, the face is absolutely gorgeous in the promo pictures, but number two, it comes with the Stone Beauty body, which is kind of like the Silkstone and Model Muse body kind of combined into one, which means it has less articulation. So I wasn't sure if I was going to get this doll, but honestly, the face looks so gorgeous, I couldn't pass it up. So let's take a closer look at this doll to see if she lived up to number one, the promo pictures, and number two, we'll take a closer look at the Stone Beauty body. So here's the shipper for Superstar Season 1 Purple Dregs. And I think it's pronounced Dregs. Is it Drags? I don't know. If you know how to pronounce it correctly in the comments, let me know. So, as you can see, it says JHD Fashion Dolls. And I'm just going to get my blade here and get to cutting this tape. And trying to I don't want to damage anything. Sometimes the JHD dolls, they're really packed really tightly in these boxes and shippers. This one seems to feel a little bit more normal, but I get a little bit nervous about cutting with the blade. I don't want to cut too deep, but oh, look at the top of this box. It's interesting. I'm liking it. Looks like it's high quality, and I like that there's a bag in here, so maybe I don't have to do a shaka. And yeah, it looks like I can just pull. Ooh, I'm liking this box already. I'm going to try to put this shipper down. And whoa, oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize that the doll was going to be like right here. I'm always still curious to see what JHD is going to do with their packaging. It's always so interesting. But look at this. Wow. Let me pull the rest of this plastic off, but this packaging really threw me. I did not expect it to be this way, so I could actually take a close look at her. And actually, let's just take a look at the packaging. I love the way they have the Superstar down here. It says a Mizi Collectible doll, and of course, on the back, Superstar, and thank you for choosing. Don't choke on your doll. And of course, the website for JHD Toys. So, because it looked like this should be an easy to open box, I'm just going to open it directly so we can do our close-up. Why play with the clear packaging? Oh, look, there's another layer of clear packaging, but you know what? I'm not going to let that deter me. I'm a professional, which means I know to remove this one so that we could take a closer look. Okay, maybe not that professional. But let's take a close look at this screening. It's very beautiful. Let's see if I can move some of this hair and everything out of her face. But goodness, she is absolutely gorgeous. And it's so weird because of the color of her skin and her hair. She looks almost like a lavender herself, but her skin tone is actually listed as white. But look at some of the detail in this. This is really beautiful. As you can see, she also comes with a pair of earrings, and looks like there's something like boots or something down here. But I am super impressed with what I see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove her from the liner so that we could take a closer look at this doll, her outfit, and everything that comes with her. Here is a close-up of Superstar Season 1 Purple Dregs or Drugs or something like that. She has the Anna May sculpt, and as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. Her skin tone is listed as white, and her hair tone or hair color is called, I don't know if it's called Macarone purple, but for fun, I'm going to call it macaroni purple. I don't know if that makes sense, but the spelling just looks like that. And it's more fun to say, so it's macaroni purple. But as you can see, she has the applied lashes. And actually what I am going to do, I'm going to pull it back a little bit. I am going to give you more detail close-up of her face, but I do want you to see the outfit and everything in its entirety before I start stripping it down. And because the fur from the coat is so huge, I'm actually going to remove it in just a moment. So I just wanted you to see what it looks like, and then also what it looks like once I open this up. But I am going to do some more close-up. So actually looking at it now, let's get this coat off. Let's actually look from behind. It's like really huge. I mean, this is, let me pull back so you can actually see just how ooh, too back. Just how huge this coat really is. It is huge and looks like it's kind of heavy, but at least, you can kind of pose it so that it's actually not covering the complete outfit, which is actually cool. And as you can see, it is lined inside. Very nicely made. But I am actually going to remove it from the doll. As you can see, her body does look beautiful, but it is that new Stone Beauty body, which people say is similar to the Silkstone body. And I can kind of see that. It does feel like that. And it is heavier than the normal Mizi body. However, it also has that same limited articulation, which absolutely sucks in my book, because it means now, although this doll is really beautiful so far from what I'm seeing, and having a hard time getting this coat off, a couple things with a doll like that, you don't have the removable wrists or hands, so that makes it harder to undress and redress these types of dolls. And also because of this limited articulation, she cannot sit on my guest panel because she can't sit. She can't cross her legs and all that kind of stuff. So that's a little bit limited for me. But for some people, the articulation is not that big a deal. Now, I wanted to show you the inside of the coat. Let me remove that string from the lining, and you can see what it looks like. I mean, this is a really huge coat, and it looks like it has the collar, so that is popped up. And ooh, I still have the string in here. You have to look for those when you are deboxing your dolls. Also, let me go in because I want you to see the lining in here. This is really well made. Sometimes with JHD Toys, they give us some cheap outfits, which is fine because we usually have gotten the cheap price with the doll. So I don't mind that. But when you pay a little bit more money for a doll, you do expect more quality or better quality. And it looks like, so far from what I'm seeing, JHD Toys is delivering in that regard. I'm going to put the coat to the side so that we can focus on our beautiful Anna May here. Let me try to tame her hair just a little bit. And let's go in close again to see this beautiful face. And of course, you can see she does have the applied lashes. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to see if I can go in a little bit more, and just so that you can see her screening. And this is absolutely really beautiful. I'm a big fan of the Annamay sculpt, and it actually seems like Anna May is becoming kind of more popular than the Mizi sculpt herself. So Mizi, you better watch out. Anna May is trying to take your job. So, also, since we're close here, let's take a look at the close detail of this outfit. These little pearls and all the sequins and everything is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, it's just a bodysuit, but it's a really well-made one. And you can see the limitations again with the articulation. I'm not really happy with that. The body is nice, but I need more articulation. I'm going to take this protective plastic off. So maybe get my blade, Anna May. And let's take a close look. Now, I'm actually interested to see what the back of this outfit looks like. Like, how do we actually remove the outfit if we wanted to? And it looks like we have the latches back here in order to do that. Since this is a fairly new body, I thought I would remove the outfit so that you could actually take a closer look at it. I only have one doll that has this body so far. I'm not a big fan. It's a beautiful sculpt, but I'm just not a big fan of non-articulation. But that's just my own preference. Everybody has their own. Some people really don't care. They just want a beautiful doll, and that's just fine. To each their own. It's your moolah, right? Exactly. So let's remove this, and you can see some of the glitter and sparkle is on there. And because of the limited articulation, you do have to, it's a little bit slower to remove the outfit. But then again, when you're dealing with such this beautiful detail and pearls and all that kind of stuff, maybe it is best to take your time anyway. So maybe it is a blessing in disguise. That's how I am going to see it. And let's remove this. You can see the torso. And this is the Stone Beauty body. And you can see it's very similar. It's actually kind of, I don't mean to say this in a rip-off way like a rip-off, but it kind of reminds me of if you got the Model Muse body and then you turned it into a Silkstone body, then you have the Stone Beauty body. Very beautiful. You can see the foot sculpt there. Very nice. You can see the way it has the navel and all of that kind of stuff. It's really actually very beautiful, but I like articulation, or I prefer articulation with my dolls. So this is what that body looks like. These are the accessories that you get with Superstar Purple Dregs Anna May, and as you can see, you don't get a lot of accessories with it, but then when you give it some thought about the outfit and the limitations of the articulation, like you can't really get a bracelet on there. So I was thinking about it. I was like, well, you don't get a lot, but it's not really needed, and what you get actually looks really nice. So first we're going to start with the display stand. Thank goodness that you get one of those. And of course, one of the things that I love about the ones that we get from Mizi is that there is no kind of branding. There isn't any kind of branding at all on the display stand. It's just very clear. And as you can see, it kind of blends in with the tabletop here. So that's one of the things that I do like about the Mizi stands. We also get this pair of Gladiator boots, and as you can see, these are really very nicely made, and I'm going to go in so you can just see the detail of the boots, and these are really well made. And I wanted to make sure that I showed these to you before I put them on the doll, because the doll's coat is so large that I want to make sure that you actually got to see the detail. Look at the buckle and everything and the studs. This is really, really well made. Thank you, JHD Toys, so far. Now, I still have to put them on the doll, and as you can see, there's a zipper in order to do that. Thank goodness. That makes it so much easier. But sometimes zippers are not well made and all that kind of stuff. So if there's any kind of issue, then I will let you know. But if there's not, then, ooh, well made. So I'm going to move on to the jewelry. And as you can see, you get a pair of earrings, and they're actually really very beautiful, and they really do go with the outfit that the doll comes with. So this is very beautiful. And of course, this set is not complete without a certificate of authenticity. And as you can see, we have 1 of 500, which means there are 500, only 500 of these dolls worldwide. So just a couple of things that I did want to point out about this doll as I was actually getting her ears pierced so that I could put her jewelry on. One is a complaint in that she does not come with a hairnet. At least mine did not. I understand why it looks like that and why it's separated because of the coat and all that stuff. So I'm not going to complain about that. And I understand that they've got the gel in there, and that's fine. That's nothing to complain about. But a hairnet would have been really helpful with this curly hair in storing this doll. The second thing that I noticed is that the head seems to be softer than the Mizi head that I'm usually used to by JHD Toys. So you can see I'm squeezing the head, and usually you can't usually do that with a Mizi doll that way. As you can see, it's not really squishy, but it's usually not that soft. I just think it's really interesting that the head is a little bit softer while the body is heavier. I would like to welcome our panel. First, we have top model from JHD Toys, Mizi. Next, we have fashion icon and queen of Mattel, Barbie. And last but not least, actress, model, singer, ALYSA Rodriguez. So before I speak to our panel, I'd actually like to do some close-ups of this doll, now complete with her accessories and outfit. But because the coat is so huge, I don't want to do a 360 because you're going to spend half your time looking at the back of that coat. So I am going to go in and do some detailed with some angles and all of that for you to see. So of course, this is the long shot of the outfit so that you can see what it looks like displayed, and it's actually very pretty. But let's go in to see some detail, and I am going to go in with, of course, that face and jewelry. Look at her, absolutely beautiful. She reminds me kind of like one of those beautiful anime cartoons, like just really like when they finally reach the end of the series and they reach the queen and she's all this glory, like she would look like this. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's so interesting how the Annamay sculpt is just so versatile. I mean, it's really very, I've been loving like every anime I think that I have seen so far. And as you can see, also the details of the jewelry and of course the bodysuit that comes on her. And yeah, it's not a lot of outfit, but it makes, number one, a statement, and number two, the detail is just really absolutely beautiful. And of course you can see the fur on the coat. It's not like really smooth fur, but at least with the detail, it looks really good. And I'm going to show you, yes, that thigh, but actually that's not why I'm here. I really wanted to show you the detail of that gladiator boot. And I will say, with the zipper and with the non-articulation, it actually made it easier to put the boot on as it, would be with an articulated foot and without that zipper. So that's actually a good thing in this case. But look at the detail of this. This is really, really well made. I didn't have any issues with the zipper whatsoever. And again, very easy for me to put on. And of course, let's just see this beautiful anime at different angles. And as you can see, I mean, no matter what angle you put her at, it's really absolutely beautiful. Look into her eyes. You want to buy one. I know you do. Well, I don't get a commission, so you do what you need to do. And that is our close-up look at Superstar Season 1 Purple Dregs Anime. Okay, panel, I would like for you to stay focused and let me know your opinions on Superstar Season 1 Purple Dregs Anime. And Mizi, I'm going to start with you, and you have a note, and you say, ALYSA looks like a Trader Joe's frozen tamale. Okay, Mizi, we had to talk about that kind of talk earlier. And Barbie, wait a minute, what's going on here? Barbie, you have a note and you don't look too happy. And you say, I'm contacting our lawyers. with that whole model muse and silkstone body switcheroo-y thing, Barbie, I can understand, but I don't think you're gonna get any money. And Alyssa, what are your thoughts on Purple Drag's Anna May? And you have a note for me, and you say, with new sculpts like Anna May and Cindy becoming so popular, perhaps JHD Toys shouldn't call this line Mizi. Well, I think I know what that means. Well, thank you, panel. So Purple Drag's Anna May is absolutely beautiful. I mean, this coat is such luxury. So is the bodysuit. Her face is absolutely stunning. I love the hair. But that body, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Stone Beauty body, although it does look beautiful. It's just not for me with the amount of money that we pay for these dolls. I want to be able to pose them and, you know, just really kind of make them a little bit more versatile. So because of the body, I'm a little bit but because of the way she looks and that face, do I regret buying this doll? Absolutely not. There were two other dolls that were in this line, and one I did not order because I was kind of on the fence on. The other one I did actually order, but then canceled my order once I found out about the Stone Beauty body. And just a piece of advice, don't cancel a pre-order. My dealer was not happy with me about that. But like I said, I didn't know that it was the Stone Beauty body, but then again, my fault, because obviously I hadn't read the fine print. I was just so excited to pre-order. So thank you for forgiving me. So all that to say, this doll is absolutely magnificent, and I think this would be a beautiful piece in a lot of people's collection. So good job, JHD Toys, except for let's get back to an articulated body, okay? So anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please make sure that you click the like button. There's somewhere over here, and it'll say like, and then you'll give it a thumbs up, and then I'll know that you liked my video. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, I don't know why you haven't, but now's a good chance for you to do that. There's a little subscribe button somewhere down here. You click that, and you'll get notified of when I come up with new videos just like this one. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day.